Hey friends, welcome to another episode, another week of Techie Tip Tuesday. I'm excited to do another live video. I'm really enjoying these. I hope you are too. If you've watching the replay or if you're joining us live again, thank you so much for coming and watching. Your support means a lot. So yeah, I'm excited. Today we're going to be talking about how to create a Google My Business profile, Google Business profile. You'll also see it referred to as well. First, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about why it's important that you have one. Any business in general, it doesn't matter if you have a physical location or if you work out of your house and you don't have your address listed. Maybe you're like me and you provide online services. It's still really important to have one because you do want to get reviews. You want people, when they search for you, to be able to find you. It gives your business credibility, all those good things. And then especially if you do have a physical location, you want to show up on the map when people are searching. You want people to know where to go to find you. You can do social media to your profile, and that also gives you another boost with Google because all platforms love it when you use them. So you want to make Google as happy as you possibly can, of course. So you can see there's a lot of benefits to having one. You can put photos. Yeah, again, do reviews. It's, been talking a lot today about online reputation in your Google business profile, getting reviews, responding to reviews. It's really important. And so you need to have a profile, right? So let me go ahead and share my screen. Let me see which screen I want to share and just make sure I close some tabs too. Okay. Now, okay, share screen. Okay. So this is an email I don't really use. If you don't know, my business used to be called Vandy's Digital Solutions, and this was my free email. I also had a paid one, but this is my free one that I use for a couple different things, but mostly it just kind of sits there. But it was going to be one that I was going to use more. And so I do have a lot of Google profiles set up in here. And also I have, access to clients. And so I'm not going to be showing you all of my tabs and screens. But basically you need a Google account, a Google email. So go ahead and log into that if you have one. And if you're watching the recording, feel free to pause this video while I'm explaining so you can kind of catch up, or you can rewatch it if you need to. But basically, you're gonna log into your Google account. I'm gonna move my Zoom head. Okay. Didn't mean to open the settings. So the 9 or the box of dots where it says, and you hover over and it'll say Google Apps. So you're gonna click on that. And then sometimes it's up here. And then some of my profiles, I noticed it was down here. But you'll see the business profile manager. So you're gonna click on that. And if I open it, all my clients are there, well, a lot of them. So I'm not going to do that, but that's where you go to find this. And this is also where you go to create a new one. So you should see that option. And then I think this is, so yeah, mine's kind of faded out. But as you can, if you can kind of see over here on the right is add business. So you could add one, create one. You'll probably need to verify your address. Usually Google likes to send a postcard, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it just works and it's amazing. So you never know what they're going to do. Sometimes they just, will text you, different things like that. I'm not sure why it does that, but it definitely seems like a thing. So this is my business profile of clickers to clients. So you got your business name, category, internet marketing service, do a little description, open date. Let's go ahead and add that. So it was 2019, back in, let's just say October. Let's say it was well, I don't know. Oh, I think this is in the way. I'll just put the 3rd. That's fine. And then you can save it. So you want to have everything filled out. And this is normal. It'll say edits are pending, 10 minutes. I actually have a new business phone number, but we'll leave that for now. My website. And then this is a new thing. So how cool is that? Doing this class and it's like, oh, we get to find something new. So I'm going to go ahead and add my social profiles. So I typically use Facebook, and I'm just going to make it really easy on myself and go to my website and then click on my links. So I'm just going to copy, and then I think I'm in this one. Let's move this over so everything's easy. Okay. So we've got Facebook, and then I'm going to do YouTube, and then I'm also on LinkedIn. Definitely the most active on Facebook and YouTube. But I hear LinkedIn is important and the place to be, right? So I will become more active over there apparently more soon, hopefully. Okay. LinkedIn. I wonder if that would be way easier. Just copy link address, see? Okay, so we've got all those. Let's go ahead and hit save. So that's really cool. I love that. So business location. So this is where you would put your address if you did see people in person. And I do not. I just work out of my house. I did have a physical location at one time. I did have an office. And so this used to have that. But right now it just says no location, deliveries and home services only. So if I do meet with clients, I meet them in person at another location, not my house. And sometimes, or actually when you do create your profile, you do want to add a location, get it approved, and then you can go in and edit this and you'll be able to delete it or toggle this off where it says, it's not going to show your address to customers. And then service area, I can help anyone in the United States, so I just have it set to that. I wonder though, let's get a little more specific too. Let's do, we got United States, the Dalles, Oregon. Something I want is to come up when the bigger cities near me are showing. Let's go ahead and put my little town of Wasco in here. And then I do a lot of networking in the Portland area. I'm just going to add a few cities there. Okay, and then just click save. And then business hours. So I just have standard 8 to 5 just listed on my profile. And then if you did have special hours, I'm not sure what special hours means, but you could put that in there. And I guess you could be more specific on, if that makes sense for like a restaurant, what your happy hours are, if you do delivery during certain times, that kind of thing. So if it applies to you, go ahead and fill that out. And then more from the business. So that's kind of a cool thing. So letting them know if you, um, qualify for any of these things. I love the women-owned business. So let's go ahead and update that. I haven't updated I know these things are important and I tell my clients to do it. But to do it for yourself, you only do it every so often, right? And so I think it's been a few years since I've gone in and updated all this. So that's exciting there. Crowd. Yes. Planning. Let customers know more about your business and showing attributes on your business profile. Appointment required. Honestly, yes. I don't have a business where people can just walk in. You gotta have an appointment. All right, and then service options. Offers online appointments, absolutely. And then if you know any other languages, unfortunately, I do not. I actually took 3 years of Spanish and I still can't speak it. But it's gotten so much easier to learn languages now, so maybe I will reconsider trying to learn it a little bit easier maybe now. Who knows? Okay. Learn how business information is gathered. I think I know, so I'm good on that. So we went through all this. So basically with any platform that you're using, Google is no different. You want to fill everything out to the best of your ability. So we've actually did quite a bit. I want to give you another example too. I'm a member of the Dallas Chamber of Commerce. So I'm going to pick on them because they are super supportive of me and they come to my events and watch my replays. And so I just wanted to show you an example. So they have their business name, they have their website linked, which is great. They've got their reviews, which is good. Let's click in here. They even respond to reviews, so that's fantastic. So they're doing great on that. They could have more reviews, but we're all working on that. And in a couple weeks, actually it might be next week, I'm doing a class on Google reviews or just how to get better reviews and make it really easy. So that is coming. So that's exciting. So we've got, that looks good. So you can visit them in person. Usually Chamber of Commerce makes sense because if you're a tourist, they've got, visitor to the town, they've got lots of information. Businesses will go there and host events and like ribbon cutting sometimes. So I actually went and talked to them before I became a member. So it makes a lot of sense they would put their physical address. It's a business, it's nobody's house. And then conveniently, they've got their hours listed here, which is great. And then their phone number, and it's with Google, it's click to call. So if I clicked it, it would want to open a call, which is great when you're on your mobile device. That would work really well. So all of that looks good. And then you also want pictures. And they could probably have more pictures, but at least they have some. So Google does like that. And then I think I'll pick on somebody else in a second. There's their profile. So they already updated those. So they were more on it than I was. But there's something else that's missing. So I want to pick on someone else real quick. So you can post to your business account. So I wanted to show you that. So here's one of my clients and I do a video for him every week. And so you can see that it's posting updates to his account like that. So if you do social media, you don't want to forget about Google business profiles. And there's me. Um, all right. And it shows up a little bit differently because I also manage his account as well. But same, we've got some Google reviews, link to his website, directions, because he does have a physical address. He sees a lot of people in person, phone number, hours. So that is great. All right. So we did that. And I think if there's anything else that I wanted to show you. Oh, yes. Okay. So I just Googled myself and I wanted you to take a look real quick. So my profile strength, I thought this might only be because I don't have my business email linked to this email that it suggested. I actually have this, I built this on my personal email. So let me just refresh this. Okay. Yeah, it says I have incomplete info. So it wants me to get a custom email. I actually do have that. It's just on a different Google account. So I may never get the green box for myself. Um, but complete details. Yeah, it just really wants me to use Google Workspace. So nothing I can do about that. But anything in your control, you just want to do that. Kind of go. I'm sure it would love to have me to have an address. Maybe that's also against me. I don't know. But creating an offer, that's something I could do. Maybe put like a freebie on there. And it's calling me out for not adding photos, so I should do that more frequently. That's something I can do. I think I do the social media. So about a week ago, I did that one. So that's something I'm doing, but it looks like their social media version is different from business photos. So I definitely could do that. So that's something I can do. Might be able to do it now, actually. Let's see what photos we have in here. Maybe we can add like my headshot. I had one photo of me that was really old, so that's awesome. This is from when I had my location at Office Evolution. Okay, it looks like it's adding it already. That's exciting. Very fast. Okay, but that's a good thing to note. And setting up a booking. So that's also something you can add a place for people to, set up an appointment. I will definitely add that as well. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. I'm just going to put my Calendly link in there for now. Going to be changing that, but I will update that if it changes. Okay. And something else that I thought was really cool. So you got your bookings, you can edit different things, read your reviews, photos, post an update, ask for reviews. That's another thing I should show you is how to ask for reviews. But real quick too, you can also look at the performance of how many people are viewing your profile. Because of what I do, I don't think a lot of people search for me on the internet. But based on what you do, this is going to look different for a lot of people, especially home services, restaurants, things like that. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and look at Google reviews. So you want to respond to people. It's been a while since I've had reviews. You can also click on unreplied so you know if you have any that need to be responded to. So that's that. And then get more reviews. This is a link that is people don't know where it is. So to get more reviews, you want to click on that and you can, choose these options. I usually just copy this link here by left click on that. And then you can also go into Canva and take this link and create a QR code and put that on your marketing materials. Like I think I showed you last week for Techie Tip Tuesday. I'm not sure why that's not popping up. Let's go to my profile, Techie Tip Tuesday. As you see, I put this QR code in there. I did a presentation on for my BNI group that's also on my YouTube channel that you can watch. And at the end slide, I also put a QR code So those are handy things. And so that could make it easier for you to get reviews. Go back to where I was. So yeah, so this can be really great. Throw it into a QR code, send it as an email, share it on Facebook. It's a great way to, looks like with 5 or more reviews, get you up to twice as many customers. That's good to know. Yeah, so this is something I'm going to be working on. I'm currently onboarding myself for my new reviews program, and so that's why I'm pretty low right now. I just went through the training for it of the software that I'm using. That's really cool. And they stopped sharing. So yeah, I'm going through the training, getting myself set up, and be onboarding a lot of clients, but I want to do it for myself too, of course. And something that it can do, I do a lot of invoices with QuickBooks, and I can actually ask all of my QuickBook customers for reviews. So I'm excited to plug that in. It's just going to be so easy. So anything you can make in your business easier, you definitely should. But if you have more time than money, you want to just, do these things to the best of your ability. Just follow the steps, have patience, take your time. And for the reviews as well, I just want to mention I am doing a free 14-day trial for it, so you can try it out. Probably make more sense to know what you're getting. I guess if you watch the video, I will link it in the comments below in the description of it's like an 8-minute presentation, and it shows the automation of it, and it's really cool. So let me know if you have any questions. I am gonna hang out as usual for open office hours, at least like 5 more minutes. If there's no questions, then I'll head off. But I'm always available from 12 to 5 on Tuesdays. So if you ever do have any questions, feel free to come hang out with me. Yeah, I'm live, available. You can ask me anything that's tech related. I'm happy to help out if I can. So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next week. Bye.